Namaskar, Dr. Indu. It is such a great pleasure to participate once again in your conference, and thank you for the very kind invitation to be part of this distinguished panel of speakers. I was looking forward to participate directly, but unfortunately, due to another conflicting engagement, I could not do so. Therefore, I'm addressing through virtual mode. Well, I2U2, in my view, has been one of the most defining features from India's perspective, because this is first time that India has really gone into a sub-regional or a regional format. And it, of course, it has United States in it, but the fact that all four countries, all the other three from India's are their strategic partners, be it United States, be it UAE, or be it Israel. And this was seen after the Abraham Accords which India welcomed, that this kind of an collaborative mechanism among these four countries is going to be a great help for going into technological area, for the trade, for other areas. And it also, good thing about it is that not only it started only in October, actually 2021, with the foreign ministers meeting, and then it had its own summit meeting in less than a year, about 14 July basically. And then the senior officers meeting that keeps on happening, the Sherpas that have been appointed. And this is one of the few organizations, in my view, of this kind, the minilaterals, which has actually come out with specific projects, be it related to food corridors or the hybrid energy. The Indian companies have already started working in it. The projects are going forward. And more importantly, after that, we had another similar kind of an organization in which, of course, Israel was not there, and that was I2U, India, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and USA. And during which, and through the I2U2, it was decided that we'll have another corridor of connectivity for trade and investments, which is called as IMEC, India, Middle East, Europe Corridor, and has been in the news for wrong reasons right now. And those wrong reasons are because what we are seeing today, the Israel-Hamas war, that what impact it will have. Because it was predicated essentially on the basis of the normalization of ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel. But it looks like that under the current circumstances, that has been put on hold for some time. So in the short run, while India and some other countries are continuing on their path of this corridor, we might see a certain lag in this. So I feel that I2U2 has been a success story. There have been other Quad. This was called Western Quad or the Quartet. But here there are a lot of areas in which there are convergences among the countries involved and the external countries involved. It is not, it's an economic grouping once again, and technological grouping, you can say that. Or it is also, perhaps from the US's point of view, a more geo-economic or geopolitical context. But for the other three, it makes that we are in the region, and for India, West Asia is the most important strategic region, and therefore it is heavily invested in that. Its stability and security is of great importance to India's own security and stability. And we depend on the energy security, we depend on the economic cooperation, we depend on trading routes, we depend on our 9 million people in the region who are remitting a significant amount of foreign exchange to India. And therefore, whatever happens in the region is of great significance to us. And India, in this sense, is keen now. And I think that after the G20 and some others, we are going to see a greater India profile more in the region. And with the most countries, as I said, UAE is our third largest trading partner. Saudi Arabia is our fourth largest trading partner. Israel is our biggest technology partner in the region. And of course, defense security, another region. But at the same time, what is most important is that these countries are trying to find convergences which can be then deployed for enhancing our energy, our other security in the overall manner. So currently, the food security, energy security are very important. Therefore, food corridor project with $2 billion, a hybrid energy project, which will have a much cheaper energy available, and which could be a pilot project, and many other countries can use that. Besides, these countries can also put up some kind of a trilateral or quadrilateral format to work in Africa or elsewhere for the mutual advantage of the host country as well as India, because each one has its own specialty, or rather expertise, and that expertise can be in a very convergent manner. So I think that this is a very good initiative on your part to take a stock of the situation. I must say, on good record, that the Sherpas are very much involved and have been meeting very frequently and looking at very specific projects in order to take it forward. Already it has been a good success story, and I hope that the ongoing war will not put a spanner in it. Thank you once again for inviting me, and look forward to the next one. Namaskar.